Hey beautifuls, welcome back to my channel, Just As TV. So I just wanted to thank you guys for stopping by. Please don't forget to like, rate, comment, and subscribe in order for me to keep kicking out these videos that you love to see so much. I appreciate all the subscriptions and all the likes. So today's episode is going to be about BADdiES episode 3. So we kick off the episode with T in the confessionals talking about how Scotty got ragtagged by Anna Mac. I agree with her. Scotty got ragtagged by Anna Mac. Scotty should be ashamed of herself, but that's on her, not on me. And she had me cracking up. She is so funny. Every scene that they show her in, she is hilarious. I love her. Now I see why she was on Wild 'N Out, because she is actually hilarious. So then we start off with them all getting on the bus, getting ready to go to the house in DC, where they're just going to be, I think they're going to be there for a day or two. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe 2 days, I think they said, because they were doing some event or whatever. And so they go to the house. And on the buses, there's 2 separate sprinters. On the main sprinter, it's Natalie, T, Rolly, and Scotty. On the other sprinter, we had Saya, Taseki, Sky, Smiley, Anna Mac, and Woah Vicki. Now, on both buses, the girls are getting along great. Anna Mac, they're talking, Anna Mac and Taseki was talking, and she thought they would have had beef because she had some issues on social media with Krishan. And on the other bus, the girls are just talking about how they can't wait to get to the new house. They don't want to wait to pick their rooms. They're excited for the new adventures for this season and everything like that. So everybody seemed like they were getting along on both buses. Then we cut to a scene. Oh, no. Sky gives out flowers to all the girls on the bus when she got on the bus. And I feel like Sky's attitude in this show is different from when she was on Black Ink Crew. Or it seems for now. It seems like she's done a little growing, and I'm here for it. You know, we all like to see growth. We all like to see change. Anna Mac broke her finger because of the fight that she had with Scotty. Her fingers is bandaged up, and she was saying that it hurts. Her whole hand hurts, or something like that. I mean, casualties of war, battle scars, call it what you like. So then we cut to the girls on the main bus reach the house first. Now, judging from the outside of the house looked great. But the inside of the house, baby, I was just like, where did they find this house? This don't even look like something that's, I don't know. It looked old, decrepit. The house furniture looked like something that they just pulled this furniture out off the street and put it in his house. Even the girls was complaining how it smells, the floor is squishy, it's some congressman's house. And I'm like, as a congressman, I can imagine how much they're paying for this house. How much are you renting this house out for? And it looks like this? And how old are you, sir? In your 90s? Because this looked like somebody's old grandmother's house. Ooh, do better. If you're gonna rent out your house and you know they're gonna be filming in it, update it. Put some furniture in there that looks like it's from the 20th century, because that furniture looks like it's literally from the 1500s. Or they had it on a street somewhere, it rained a couple of days, and then they drag it back in the house. I wouldn't even sleep in that house. I wouldn't even sleep on them beds. I could imagine bed bugs and all. Ooh, the sofa had like spots on it. It was all discolored, and I'm just like, I've never seen furniture like this. Whatever, but it did look like somebody's grandmother's house, and I was just like, okay. T Woods, you could see it in her face, she was not feeling this house. She was disgusted throughout the whole house. Every room she went in, she was just like, oh, ugh. And the moment she picked her room, she pulled all the sheets off the bed. She pulled all the sheets off the bed, as she should, and put some new ones on there. I would have did the same thing, because that house looked like They had some doing some strange for some change in that house. Watch yourself, girls. You might catch something from them sheets. Ugh. I wouldn't even want to live in that house. I promise you, I wouldn't want to live in that house. Gross. So Taseki was real friendly. I just want to go back to the bus scene because they cut back to the bus scene. But Taseki was really friendly with Woah Vicki and Anna on the bus. So I don't know if she was in that. I don't know what she was thinking. I would have felt some kind. If I was Krishan, I would have felt some kind of way after watching that because, we got beef. I got beef with them. But T, honestly, she's like a whole vibe. I love her. Smiley asked Taseki what happened with her and Natalie. Like, what's the beef with her and Natalie? And Taseki was just like, yo, she's goofy. She's whack and she's goofy, which everybody knows what Natalie is really about. If you've been watching for seasons and seasons and seasons, you already know. So whatever. They handle it how they handle it. So then Krishan they arrive. The second bus arrives at the house, and Krishan meets them there because Taseki, she dropped her location to her, so she meet them at the house. And the moment the bus pulled up, Krishan heads straight to the bus and confronts Woah Vicki and Anna Mac. Now, straight off rip, Woah Vicki was like, me, what? I don't have... Oh, both of them was copping a plea. Anna Mac as well. As much as mouth as she had with Scotty, and the crap that she was talking when she was fighting with Scotty and stuff like that, literally, I felt like I seen a whole new person. Woah Vicki, I'm not even worried about her right now because we already know where she's coming from. We already know where she stood. I already told y'all in the last episode that Woah Vicki is a scaredy cat. And I don't even know why she's here, but she's here, so let's talk about her. Anna Mac was copping a plea. Woah Vicki was copping a plea. Anna Mac was like, yeah, I closed the door on her, but I didn't have anything to do with that, and I didn't know such and such, and she apologized and left and right. So then they moved to Woah Vicki. Krishan is pissed off because she don't want an apology. She's like, yo, they on some clickbait stuff. They on some goofy stuff. Let's handle this. Tell her sister. She was like, I can't fight them because I'm pregnant, but you could. And her sister agreed to smacking the crap out of them, but her sister was on some, kumbaya. Taseki was on some kumbaya with them because she was like, yo, I can't eat them up. They like weak. They ain't even trying to. I could do both. I could beat them both like by myself. She was like, nah, they're not even about that. They don't even. You could tell they wasn't about that. Neither one of them wanted to smoke with either one of them. And so Krishan was like, she says to Woah Vicki, initially, Anna Mac, she addressed a comment with Anna Mac was saying that she was slow and liking the videos or whatever. And Anna Mac was just like, it was just a joke. It was just a joke. So they kind of moved on. But then, after she said she don't have an issue with her, she in the confessional was talking mad stuff, talking about I ain't gonna fight a pregnant girl. But that wasn't the one that was really addressing you. Taseki was. So girl, bye with that. Like, miss me with that foolishness. But anyway, so then she gets to Woah Vicki. And she said that the issue with Woah Vicki was the fact that Woah Vicki liked the video that Blueface had posted about the baby. And she shared it or something. And Woah Vicki was like, I just be liking stuff by accident, on accident, I just be liking stuff on accident. I can't even do her voice. That voice is just annoying. On accident. And I'm just like, I like stuff on accident on Instagram and Facebook, and I go right back and I unlike it. So, yeah. Y'all tell me what y'all think about that. Sky was cracking up. She was like, yo, Krishan was here for the smoke. And when Sky was in confessional, I'm like, girl, they jacked up your whole tattoo. That rose tattoo on her arm was all scarred up. And I'm just like, who did that? Somebody from Black Ink Crew? Girl, you should sue. They done jacked your arm up. Anyway. So Krishan was done with talking. She was like tired of talking to Woah Vicki. So she was like, yo, son, just hit her to Taseki. And Taseki was like, nah, she trying to apologize. And Krishan was like, I don't want no apology. So she throws a bottle of something at Woah Vicki and hits her in her chest. And Woah Vicki is scared for her life. You could see it in her face. You could see it in her eyes. I told y'all last episode that Woah Vicki was going to be doing a lot of praying in that house, especially if somebody get a hold of her. And doggone it, I was right. And then look who got a hold of her. But my whole thing is, people out there need to stop being keyboard gangsters. Like, if you're not about that life in real life, stop being keyboard gangsters. Like, stop putting stuff on Instagram and on Facebook and on Twitter, because you might run into these people in real life, and if you're not about that life and they show up in your face, like, talk that crap that you was talking on the internet, now what you gonna do? Just stop being keyboard gangsters. If it's something that you don't like, keep scrolling, or just don't watch. Like, why do you have to participate? You don't have to participate. Move on to the next. When you learn that, then you'll understand how life works. If you don't like something, move on. You don't have to even comment. Sidebar. Today I was on TikTok and this girl made a post, and I'm just like, I wanted to get at her, but I was just like, block, because the post, I'm just like, I don't have time for you, girl. You don't even know me. I don't even know you. It's deuces. I'm gonna check up the deuces because I don't know you, and it's not that serious, and I'm not giving you my time of day. You're not worth it. See how that works? Block, delete, move on. Shake and move. Whatever. So she throws the cream bottle at her, and Woah Vicki is like scared for her life. And I'm just like, she don't really want to fight. So at this point, I'm kind of in agreement with Taseki. Don't bully her. She's not about that life. She's not even arguing. You yelling at her, and you already struck the fear of God in her. So just let it go. She don't want to fight. Move on. And it's not really, even if Taseki was to fight her for you, she's not going to hit her back. That's the type of fight that we dealing with. If she hit her, she's not going to hit her back. So it's like a waste of time. It's a waste of footage on the camera. Nobody, like, for what? So at this point, I kind of agree with Taseki. Like, you kind of bullying her, and it just doesn't make any sense. So just let it go. Or drop your baby and fight it yourself. I mean, okay. So now we're going to move on. Anna is talking crap, talking about she don't want to fight a pregnant chick. I think I said it already. But Taseki was the one I was getting at you, and she was going to fight you. So what do you mean, ma'am? Let's not play the game. And then, so they reach the house. And Woah Vicki is crying already. The bus didn't even pull up. The bus is still rolling. And Woah Vicki is crying and texting somebody. I think she was sending a 911 to God because she needed somebody to get out of this situation. She had to have been texting Jesus for help because she was scared for the rest of the episode. She was hiding in a corner. I thought she was going to ransom Scotty's dog off because she was holding that dog for dear life. She literally would not put the dog down. The dog clearly wanted to get down. She would not put that dog down because I guess you assume that nobody won't hit her with a dog. I don't know, but that dog was her protection. That was her lifeline she was holding on to. She was scared the whole rest of the night. And I think next episode she's going to leave because she's going to realize that she's really not about this. I don't know. We'll see. So they get to the house, and the first thing Smiley does is zoom to the kitchen because she want to eat. She hungry. Woah Vicki beelines it upstairs to find help with somebody. Natalie, T, somebody. The other girls upstairs. I guess I'm assuming when she came in the house, she heard them talking, so she beelined it upstairs to the room, looking like a lost dog herself. And then, so she goes into the tea room, and all the girls is in there, and they could clearly see in her face that something is wrong. You know, they asking her what's wrong. Is she all right? Natalie in there, they talking. So Natalie is like, tell me what happened, what was going on, what's going on, so I could have a conversation with whoever's bothering you, what's happening. This girl was so scared, she didn't even want to tell Natalie Krishan's name. How does somebody put the fear of God in you, and to the point where you don't even want to say her name, like if you snitching on her or something? And I'm like, Natalie is not the police. This is not 411. Like, girl, just say me and Krishan had a run-in on the bus, and Taseki, was gonna hit me, and she threw something at me, and just say what happened. Like, she didn't even want to open her mouth to say, like, she was literally like a kid that got caught with their hand in a cookie jar. That's how it seemed to me. Girl, grow up here. If you're gonna be online popping mad junk about people that you don't know, and then when you see them in real life and you already know they not about it, you already know you're not about it, shut it up. And then you won't find yourself in these positions. You will not be in this predicament if you just close your mouth. You can have an opinion, but let it be PG. Girl, get out of here. What you think, that this is just for play? Girl, get out of here. Yeah, so then she starts spewing stuff about fighting and flesh and blood and biting the dead, the devil, like... Okay. Then she talking about how blogs was being messy, and they're the ones who share her comments and stuff like that. No, the blogs wasn't being messy, honey. You were being messy. You were being messy because you said it, or you did it, or whatever. That was you. That wasn't the blogs. You posted that on, you did that, and then the blogs just shared it. They doing what they supposed to do. You posted that. So you got yourself in that trouble. Don't blame the blogs. Turn that finger right back around and point that shit at yourself. Girl, get out of here. What you talking about? The blogs. No, it was you. You shouldn't have liked the post. You shouldn't have shared the post. You shouldn't have said nothing. Then Natalie, when Natalie finds out it's Krishan that she got an issue with, Natalie kind of cleans that right on up and backs right out. Talk about, she going to need somebody that's going to roll with her and be fighting for her every day. I thought that was you. You literally just said you was going to talk to the person that she had an issue with, and now you put that on somebody else? Girl, go ahead. Talk about she needs to team up with somebody. I think y'all all do. So then, Rolly chimes in, and she was like, I like Blueface pictures all the time. I've been following Blueface for a while, and I don't have no issues with Krishan. She said, what did you do, or what did you say to upset her? Which is true. People could like stuff all day, but then when you throw subs, that's when other people feel some kind of way. So that's why you take accountability for your actions. Stop the dumb shit. So Rolly kind of had a bone to pick with Woah Vicki, because she's just like, she was excited to meet Woah Vicki before the cast, before the show started. And then she's following Woah Vicki, and Woah Vicki was saying stuff like, it's not cool to be fat. So Rolly took offense to it, as she should. So she said something to her. But then Woah Vicki is like, I hear you, I understand. Because I feel Rolly's sentiment. Like, stop talking mess. And then think that there's no repercussions behind it. That screen cannot save you when the time comes. Stop with the Twitter fingers. Just stop. Especially if you know you're not about that life and you out in public. Stop. Right. So then Saya is making shots because they're about to get turned up, because they're about to go out for the night and have a good time. They was having a good time. They was having shots on that good stuff. And Rolly, had brought up that Woah Vicki, they all having a conversation outside. It was Rolly, Camilla, Scotty. They having a conversation outside, and Rolly was like, this girl be on her TikTok saying the N-word. But you around a bunch of black women. Okay. Then we find out that they going out to a club, and DJ Sky is going to be DJing at the club, and Anna Mac has an issue with her. But, girl, you was just copping a plea in a bus. And you sitting here gonna tell Natalie that you want to confront DJ Sky. Okay. Okay. Natalie kind of like asks Smiley like why she got her name tattooed on her and how did she find out about it and how that happened. And and Smiley is just like, I wasn't trying to act like a groupie, but I mean, she got connections to the black market and all of this stuff like that. But Natalie was like, but you was showing up at all of our events. Everywhere we went, you was popping up. I seen you everywhere. And that's stalker behavior to me. A little bit. A little bit stalkerish. But I like Smiley. I like Smiley a lot. I like her a lot. And she cute. Her makeup be cute in the confessional. She cute. But it's on the stalkerish side, girl. And you got that girl name tattooed on her. And it's not just her regular name like in regular print. It's in script. Like her signature. Stalker-ish. Right? So then we move on to the juicy part of the episode. Ladies. Taseki and Krishan comes in. They showed up. They come in. And it was no time wasted. Natalie scurried her little tail behind that kitchen counter, that kitchen island so daggone fast. It had security lined up at each end, all around her, inside why? I told y'all at the ending of my last episode, at my last video, that I wanted to see if Natalie was gonna be about the same energy that she came with Camilla. I got my good eye on you, Natalie. Girl, I got my good eye on you. My third eye on you. I knew she was not going to be about that life. Not about that energy when it came to Taseki, because Taseki is an actual fighter. They're not about that talk. They're not about that bull crap. They're not about that play. None of that stuff. They be all over social media fighting and fighting each other. So she already know what she in store for. She already know what she in store for. She scurried her little tail right behind that daggone island so quick. Nobody caught it. I had to show somebody twice. Like, you don't see how fast she scurried as soon as she heard her voice. As soon as she heard her voice, she scurried behind the island and had security all over the place. They didn't even want to even give Taseki a chance to move. They didn't even want to give her a chance to move. And I knew it. I knew it. That's why I said it. That's why I said I want to see if Natalie is going to have the same energy that she had toward Camilla. All that mess she was talking, even when she was having a conversation with Taseki, and when they finally let them even get close to the counter, she was talking to them like how I'm talking to y'all now. Calm, collected. You don't hear her yelling. You don't hear her mocking them. You don't hear her saying nothing. You don't hear her making any statements, like crazy out of her mouth statements at all. She talking like this to them. Well, what did I do? What? Why do we have beef? I was just trying to protect her. Like, prim and proper in this conversation. Girl, we got the footage now. We got the footage. She was not about that energy. She was not about that life. And I knew it. I just wanted to see it on the camera. Both Krishan and Taseki was throwing all kind of stuff at Natalie. She didn't even throw nothing back. And it's her show, so I'm sure they edited it accordingly. She didn't even throw nothing back at them. They were throwing water bottles at her, throwing water on her. And all she's saying is, I'm dodging it. Girl, she didn't even curse at them. None of that stuff. What happened? That's my question. What happened to Big Bad Wolf Natalie? I feel like We should see the same when it's on site when you see Camilla. It's on site when you see Taseki. Like, what happened, girl? Where's that energy? Yeah, but they was throwing all kinds of stuff out. She didn't even curse at them. All she kept saying was, this is my show. This is my show. This is my show. Even Krishan was like, yo, you know we ain't friends. You want to follow me? Even in the confession she was talking about, she had so much mouth in a she had more mouth in the confessions than she had out on a when she was confronting them. And I was just like, where was all of this when you was in their face? Even the stuff that she said in the confession, I was just like, where was all of this? How you said it, get the energy, like, where was all of it? But anyway, that just goes to show, pump fake for TV. It is what it is. And the episode ended there. And we see the next episode. Krishan is still upset. They give us a little clip from the next episode coming up, and that one looks like it's gonna be juicy, because Krishan ends up getting people to fight her sister because she was mad at them because of what she did with Animac and Woah Vicki. But we'll talk about that next time. Girl, I will see y'all for the next one. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to like, comment, and please subscribe, at least to get me in the algorithm, and I will definitely keep on putting out more of these videos. Thank you guys. See you next time.